I'm Erin,
And I'm Dana.
and this is Crimes We Didn't Commit. Now we are.
Present. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
We've missed you. We've missed you, and also
We love you.
We love you. But I think we need to continue to remind people to subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe to wherever you listen. It's completely free.
100%. Rating it is free.
Doesn't cost you a penny, but it helps us
tremendously.
Like
that's
a
like
lot.
the best way to choose. That's
the best way to do stuff.
To be able to support us.
Helps us afford these little baby mics.
Do you know how much it costs to have a website?
It's a lot of money. We're poor. But when will they see that?
I just haven't launched it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So get ready. It's going to be
set.
launched in 10, 9, 8.
Okay. Wait like a week.
Yeah, it'll be out soon. So yeah, subscribe. And then we also have a Patreon.
Yes.
And in order to find that Patreon, if you're like, what the fuck is a Patreon? Well, it is a place where you get to talk to us, where we check it every day. You subscribe, so it's $4 a month,
and there's exclusive content.
There's exclusive content. There's content that isn't going to be
anywhere
out
else
to the public. Mini-sodes. You get access to the new episodes
early, several days early.
And then and you get to actually talk to us.
Yeah,
so that's
it's just
really
much
cool.
More personal.
It is.
And
it is.
Also, if you subscribe, we take what you say, your suggestions, more seriously.
We really do. We really, really do.
You want it? We'll do it.
Like our subscriber, Whitney.
Yeah.
Whom I just love. I love you, Whitney. She's the one that suggested the West Memphis 3.
Yeah.
Which we did an episode of that.
Yes.
So if you have or know of murders or cases that happened close to home, or you personally know someone within a case, I think it would be really cool.
Yeah, send it our way.
And then maybe we'll bring you on.
Yeah.
And have you kind of tell us some inside scoop.
And be on the pod.
Possibly keep that on the Patreon.
Oh.
But who knows?
You never can tell.
You never know.
There are so many things that could happen, and we don't know them.
Yeah, we don't know them. But it supports us.
But if you want them, we'll do them.
We will.
If you are on Patreon.
Yes, we will. We'll do it. Okay.
For $4 small.
Got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, where can you find it?
Yeah, that's probably helpful.
If you download, so Patreon is an app, and you download that.
You can also go online.
You can go online.
If that's easier for you.
And all you do is just search Crimes We Didn't Commit, and it will come up. And then if you're on our socials, there is in the bios a link to it. A link tree.
Links.
Yep.
With all the links in them.
Yep. So make sure you
us
follow
on Instagram,
those.
TikTok.
Yep.
Interact with us. We interact back.
Yes.
Yes, we do. It's a good time.
And I'll be going live on the TikTok page soon.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Well, wow. we will be going live.
Am I going to be on that?
Yes. Yes. It'll be a good time. So check it out. Check it out.
That's it.
And that's all. So
thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
And a word from our sponsors.
Ourselves.
Amazon, take it over.
That'd be great.
I know.
I'm expecting a delivery.
Oh, you are?
I am. But it's from 5 to 10.
Oh, I wish I was expecting a delivery.
I waited to get paid to be able to make all of these purchases that I made today. I went grocery shopping.
Good for you.
I went 2 full weeks. I was like, we're going to go 2 weeks. We're not going to buy any more groceries besides the ones we started with.
Yep.
And I'm not going to get anything for the house. Whatever.
Live on the things
the things that we have.
Yep.
And what's funny is that yesterday I was like, all right, we're going to go grocery shopping. It's going to be a great time.
Mm-hmm.
And Adrian was like, I mean, and then I said, no, first I said, this is hard.
You can do it.
that we still technically have some food. Like we have some protein bars,
Yeah.
some edamame in the
Right.
freezer.
Yeah,
And
that'll
he's like, let's just eat that stuff.
okay.
And we'll finish that and see how we're doing. And I went shopping today.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that is a terrible
And I'm
suggestion
just like,
from
that's
him.
not good for your body.
No.
We need beef and
You
chicken
need, yeah, you
and
need iron.
vegetables.
You need
All of
all the
those things.
things. Yeah.
Pure protein
So good
bars
for
have
you.
stuff, but
I like when I get paid and all my bills have already been paid.
yeah,
So
that's the
that's
best.
when
That's
I
all
can
my
like
money.
go grocery shopping,
Yeah.
fill up my gas
I filled up
tank.
my gas tank
That's,
today.
see,
That was
that's the
nice.
move.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
did. And I
move.
still have money left over, which is always nice. I mean,
That's
that's
wonderful.
always the goal.
Do you go to Sam's to get your
Ah,
gas?
yeah.
Yeah.
I go to,
Yeah.
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 This is from Sam's.
Sam's.
I get most of our groceries from there, like the meats and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
I'll freeze it.
Yeah. I get the chicken, the big, huge bag of chicken,
Yeah.
and it's wonderful.
And most of the things come from there
Yeah.
because there's just good.
So there is that crime cruise that I tagged you
We
in.
need those $4. So bad.
You can also donate to our GoFundMe.
My Venmo is.
Yeah.
No,
So
just kidding. We'll figure it out.
yeah, but I think that would be so cool.
It
Dr.
would be. Jason.
Kathleen Rams
Wait,
said.
no, just kidding.
Whatever.
I feel like there was a Jason.
Jason.
I don't know if there was a Jason.
Jason
Born.
Slatham.
Statham? Slay. Slatham.
Slays.
Because he be slaying on those stunts. Whatever.
Anyway, I'm so glad I'm not doing the case today.
It's going to be a good time.
Oh,
I'm
man.
intrigued by... I feel like I have something else to say, but I don't remember now.
Jason.
Jason.
Just go back to Jason.
Jason. I've never met like a interesting Jason. Like a genuinely interesting Jason.
By interesting,
Just not the normal bland like guy. You know?
I don't think I have either. Like, I don't
Like,
have a
not-
Jason in my life.
I don't either.
Well, my cousin's name is Jason, and he's not bland. He's crazy.
Oh.
But
I
not
take it back.
Not anymore. He's
Oh,
not
okay.
crazy anymore, if you
That's
know what I
good.
mean.
Yeah.
He was a nut job.
So was I.
Joe, we were both of
Just
both of us.
bananas bonkers.
There's a few of you out there too.
We're gonna point to that.
Point at the microphone.
We see you. Well, anyway. Are you
Anyhow.
watching anything right now?
Yes. So I just started Silo on Apple TV.
I've heard. I don't have Apple TV.
Okay, it's like $4 a month.
It's like 10.
Well, same thing.
Yeah. Did we not just talk about living paycheck to paycheck?
Well, part of my bills are my streaming services.
Yeah, like that's in my budgeting Excel
Yeah.
sheet.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Glad
but
you have one of those.
I do. And then I have now my monthly expenses. that
If I make one of
outside
those,
that.
I get depressed.
I mean, I do
So-
too, because it's way more than I
like
make
my
somehow.
income and then all this, and I'm like, how's this gonna work?
The thing is that it always does, though.
It always does.
There's never been a
You're
time
right.
where it hasn't.
You're right.
I've had 54 cents in my bank account before.
Oh, same.
I sent a screenshot of my bank account one time to my family group chat because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, she sent me $100.
But that wasn't your intention.
No.
But you were like
I
sick.
was like, yeah.
You're like, I have 153 cents.
$100.54.
But anyways, Silo.
Yes.
Is
I've heard of that.
it's a really good show.
Okay.
It's I can give you my login.
What is it about?
Don't tell.
Oh,
Don't tell anybody.
don't tell Apple?
What is it about?
I don't know.
It's about like,
I know what a silo is.
yeah, it's this huge thing underground that was built
Okay.
because
Oh, I'm
the
thinking like
Earth
a-
had some sort of
something else.
like chemical
Catastrophe.
something,
Like
yeah,
a Chernobyl
where they all
type
had,
thing?
yeah, where they all
Okay.
have to move into this huge, massive silo,
Oh.
and it
Does that happen
starts
at the beginning?
So the silo's already done.
Oh, okay.
So we don't
we're already
know.
there.
We don't know how the silo
happened.
what happened.
Okay, to
right?
get to that point.
But I might give a little bit away.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler, but it's good. So there's this big window
Hmm.
that looks outside.
Okay. But it's underground.
It's underground, but this one's like
It's an
the
up window.
top. It's the
Okay.
top of the silo.
Okay.
And when you look out of it, it has like the dead trees and ash and
Yeah.
just it
It's
looks
like a
like
destroyed
yeah, it just
place. Like
looks
it's
terrible.
dead.
But that is a lie. So,
You did just spoil the whole thing.
but not really. It's the first episode that you find all
Oh,
this
okay. Well,
out.
then that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And so there's just like so much that goes
Yeah.
on and it's really fucking good.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, I started it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And I'm almost
I
done with
thought you were like,
almost
oh, you're
done with
almost
season
done.
1.
Oh, and there, how many seasons are there?
I think the 3rd season just started.
Okay, that's cool. I'm waiting for the next season of Wednesday to come out.
Oh, the witch
Wednesday from the Addams
Adam's
Family?
family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch Wednesday?
Yeah.
It's so good.
I just was like, whatever.
Yeah,
But
okay.
House of Dragon, do you watch that?
No.
Okay.
No. I didn't
Yeah.
watch Game of Thrones either. I watched like one episode.
You need to watch it. It's
That's
the
what they
best
say.
fucking show
That's what they say.
ever. How did you watch the first episode and not want to watch another one?
It just made me uncomfortable.
Because the brother and sister
Yeah,
fucking?
it was just
Move on. It's what they did to keep their bloodline
going.
pure.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's just I was just like, oh, okay. It all has to do with my upbringing.
Well,
It's all comes from childhood.
okay. Well, don't watch it because there's a lot of weird shit like
Yeah,
that.
I know. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
But a lot of people die. So like
I heard like the red
wedding.
Yeah, I saw that
my
part.
God.
I saw that episode.
You just was like, oh, a bunch of murders? What clip is that? How do I find that clip?
That's exactly what I did. It was like mentioned on a podcast, and I was like, I'm gonna watch that one. I watched the beginning and the end.
But you didn't even know the characters or anything.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, but
That was it.
yeah, but you can't explain the characters in a sitting of a conversation.
No, except for the lady dragon person.
Khaleesi.
Sure, I don't know her name.
I think her name is Khaleesi.
The one who's
that
the queen
means
of the
queen.
dragons.
That means queen in
She's just the
Valyria.
coolest one.
Yeah.
That's all I.
What's her fucking name? Oh my God, I'm the worst. I'm the worst Game of Thrones fan ever.
You couldn't even sit down and have a conversation. Well, I'm watching.
Oh yeah, what are you watching?
I think it's called The Bastard Son and the Devil Himself or something like that.
Okay.
It's interesting. It's a witch type situation as well.
What's it on?
Netflix.
Okay.
Most of the things I watch are on Netflix or Amazon.
And what is it called again?
The Bastard Son and the Devil something.
And it's on Netflix?
Mhm.
Is it new?
I don't think so. It's one season though.
Okay. So it got canceled.
Maybe.
Or is it a limited?
Don't know.
Okay.
I don't look into things as deep as
okay.
you do.
Okay. I'm really TV
I'm like,
is my
that looks
jam.
nice.
Like I could be a TV critic.
Yeah.
Plus a journalist.
Yeah. You could do it all.
That is my dream
You
to
could
become
be
a
food
journalist.
critic. You could do it.
I know.
You're already doing it.
I am.
You're literally doing it.
I'm doing it.
You
Right
are
now.
a journalist.
Oh my God, my
She
dreams have
graduated.
just came true. What a Thursday. What'd you do today? Made my dreams come true.
I'm a journalist. Shout it from the rooftops.
I'm going to post it on Facebook.
Like everyone fucking else.
Like everybody does.
I had a thought, better post it on Facebook.
Yeah. Do you remember when Facebook said, like, what's on your mind?
That's what it said. Yeah. Does it not say that anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know what it says.
And it used to say, like, Aaron is, and then you typed the next
I feel like
thing.
I remember that.
Because I look back at my memories, which is scary.
Oh, well, they pop up.
Yeah.
They just
and
pop
it
up
just
by
says,
default.
like, just doing, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it makes no sense if you don't see that Aaron is.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. All of
So.
it's just, it was.
But when it said, what are you thinking? It's like,
yeah.
I'm
Let's
glad
not
they
do
took
that.
it away because
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck
about what you're thinking.
what you're
And then
thinking.
those people that put like rants
Oh,
as
please.
their like
Oh,
status. And I'm
please.
just like, what are you
There's
doing?
several people
Go take a
that
walk.
I have unfollowed, and
I've unfollowed basically
there's
everybody.
several people that I like reading those, so I keep it on for entertainment. And it
You go
takes
through the comments and
everything.
you're like,
It takes
oh.
everything in me not to reply. But
Oh,
when
yeah.
you reply to something, it like shows up more so. Like
Yes, because
when
you're
you
going to start seeing
because
more.
your
Yeah.
friends comment, and you're gonna see your
Yep.
friends' stuff. And so I have to be very careful.
About where you comment or like
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for example, the case with Anthony
Uh-huh.
Metcalf, there was so much, there was so much about race when
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and so I just wanted to like comment and be like, you guys,
Don't be like this.
yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But I couldn't. I just couldn't. I had to keep
No,
keep it to myself.
because it would have just, it wouldn't fix
It would
anything.
go in one, out one,
Yeah.
you know?
It wouldn't do anything. If anything, it would
Mm-mm.
just spark more
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
for like the haters to hate.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate,
Players
hate.
gonna play.
Play, 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 play. Taylor Swift.
Winner's gonna win. Oh.
Is that Taylor Swift? It's probably also some
No,
rapper.
it is Taylor Swift.
Okay.
But there is like the players gonna play. Winner's gonna win.
Okay. Remember, I listen to Evanescence. So
Anyway.
that's the in one ear out the other.
Yeah,
That's where
in
that's
one, out one.
going. That's where that's going.
Got it.
But yeah, and that's it. Are you reading anything new? Have you been reading that book? That boring book from the book club?
No.
Okay.
No.
You just gave up on
I
that.
gave up on
Okay. Is it
that.
a new book yet?
There is a new book. I just haven't checked. I have to look.
Oh.
But right now I'm reading my books over there. Um,
That's a nice
First
one.
Lie Wins.
Okay.
Yeah, First Lie Wins.
That sounds interesting.
And it's so good. I'm on like the last couple chapters.
Is it an author you know, like you read
Yes.
from?
It's Ashley Elston, I think. And I read her Anatomy of a Killer.
Of an Alibi?
Of an Alibi.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Okay, I remember.
And I read that
you
one, and
loved that book.
I loved that book.
Yeah, you couldn't put it down.
Right. And so this one, I haven't had the time to like pick it up and just read it.
Yeah.
Although I really
It's
wanted
summertime.
to.
You're busy.
I'm so
You have
busy.
things to do.
But I read it at the pool like almost every time I go.
I take my Kindle to the pool.
I need
It gets
a
hot.
Kindle.
You do need a Kindle.
I need
I
a
didn't
Kindle.
think that I would love it.
But I love a physical book.
I do too. That's why I have a bookshelf. And I
also have
put books on them.
I have,
but I've already read all of them they're on my Kindle.
but your books aren't like pretty. You don't have like pretty books.
No, they're just books.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
I don't like your bookshelf. You should see my bookshelf. It's colorful. It's aesthetically pleasing.
No, mine's not.
Yeah,
It's just fucking books.
yours looks like a library.
As it is.
Well,
it's books.
like an old man's library.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's my aesthetic.
You're going for it.
Yeah.
It's working.
Thank you.
It's working.
Thank you.
Okay, we're 18
Anyway.
minutes in.
Okay.
And we
well,
should.
I was talking about the shows because I watched this show called Wayward.
Okay.
And
I've watched that show.
You have?
I think so.
Great show.
Great show.
That takes place in Tall Pines.
Yep.
And there's like this
Love that
school
show.
that the kids go to.
Yes.
And I was listening to a podcast and they were going over this story and I was like, that is what was happening.
Okay.
The exact same thing. Wow. And I was like, that's bananas.
Let's go.
And that's when I was like, I'm doing this
Gotta
story.
get it. Yep.
And this is the story of the Élan school. So there is a documentary out. I don't know if it's still on social media, not social media, on like streaming platforms, like readily available, but it might be. It's a 2017 documentary called The Last Stop.
I've heard of that.
But anyway, we're gonna start from the top.
How about we start from the beginning?
We'll start from the first part.
Yeah.
The evening of October 30th. You know it's going to be a bad time if it takes place on Halloween time.
Yeah, Halloween
Always.
time. Yep.
All the scary movies that take place on Halloween, it's going to be a bad movie.
I need to go back and like rewatch like Friday the 13th,
the one
Halloween.
That your guys influence
Yeah.
my dreams.
Yeah. I
What
just
was
want to
his
go
name?
back.
Jake,
You remember
whatever?
Candyman?
Vaguely.
Oh, when you go in the mirror and you say Candyman,
Oh, what
Candyman,
did we do?
Candyman.
It was the red. No, not red rum. That was from fucking The Shining. What was the other one of the woman?
Psycho. Psycho?
No, but it was like you said it in the mirror.
Oh, Bloody Mary.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I would do that when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I would
I
turn
did
off the
too,
lights
actually.
and I
I
would
did
go in the
too.
bathroom and look in the mirror.
Yes, I
And
did
I would get
too.
so scared.
Terrified.
So fucking scared. Why would
So,
I do that to myself?
because we're
We're
fucking
nuts.
psycho.
We're nuts.
We get
Here we
off
are.
on
Yeah.
enjoying this shit. Murder.
So, October 30th, 1975. We are in the wealthy neighborhood of Belhaven in Greenwich. 15-year-old Martha Moxley was out with her friends celebrating what was known as Mischief Night. Apparently, this was a thing
Yep.
back in the day. I don't know if it's still a
It's
thing.
still a
Is it
thing.
really still a
It's
thing?
still
Like up
known.
north?
It's still known as a thing.
Is it really?
Oh
Have you
yeah.
ever taken part in Mischief Night?
I
It's
mean, I was mischief night all the
your
nights.
mischief life. Hashtag.
Hashtag mischief. But yes, I've heard of
Okay.
that.
So, for those of you that might not know what it is, it's the night before Halloween where the kids, they're running around causing chaos.
Mischief.
Mischief. Someone
And
said mischief.
did you hear that the day after Halloween is called Beggar's Night?
No.
It's because you go around and like ask for leftover candy.
Oh, I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's so wild.
Mischief Night, Halloween, Beggar's Night.
So interesting.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Okay. So, mischief, toilet paper on trees,
Mm-hmm.
egging
Yep.
cars,
The whole
houses,
deal.
whatever it is. The whole nine. The police and first responders even stayed out of it unless something like actually serious was happening. And that was just, it's kind of like The Purge.
I
feel like it's
love
like The
that
Purge.
movie.
It is a good movie. It's terrifying though. It scares the shit out of
It
me.
scares me too, but it's like
Because I'm like, I would die.
I would.
I feel like I would hide.
I would hide.
Yes.
You'd be in that house that like has like the metal coming all around it, so you're safe.
Apparently
like a bunker.
that's not safe though, according to The Purge.
Yeah, the movie they got in.
I would have to figure something else out.
You would need a silo. And it comes
It's all
back
coming
around.
full circle.
Build a silo for one night.
Every year.
Every year, yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
It would be worth it. So Martha, back to Martha Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
She spent that evening hanging out with friends. She was running around the neighborhood just like everybody else. But in the morning, everything changed. So her body was discovered beneath a tree in her own backyard. She'd been brutally beaten to death with a 6-iron golf club. I don't know how many irons golf clubs have, but this one had 6. 8?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh.
Well,
this one was 6.
Okay.
And the force of the attack was so violent that the club snapped and the broken shaft was used to stab her. The investigators also found evidence that she'd been sexually assaulted. So this murder weapon, the
golf club.
The golf club was traced back to the neighboring Skagel family. Which, why is that?
Skagels? Who lives next? The Skagels.
The Skagels.
Honey, go next door and ask the Skagels if they have a cup of butter. Cup of sugar. Skagel sugar.
Oh,
okay,
but
sorry.
they were a very wealthy family that had close ties to the Kennedys.
Yeah. Okay.
They probably had a cup of sugar.
Yeah.
So there was 2 brothers that still lived at the house. The older brother, Thomas, and who was the classic handsome type, super popular. And then the younger brother, Michael. No extra information on him.
Okay.
Just he's Michael.
He's just Michael.
Yeah. So Thomas was the last known person seen with Martha that night. And several of the neighborhood kids report seeing them behind a fence, like fall behind a fence near the Skagel family pool around 9:30 p.m.
Okay.
Thomas insisted he was home watching television when the murder occurred, and his alibi was corroborated. Investigators couldn't place him at the scene, and there wasn't enough physical evidence to charge him. So, with nowhere else to go, the investigation stalled, and the murder of Martha Moxley became a cold case. So, to understand where we're going next, we're going to have some background of the Skagels.
Okay.
They weren't just rich, they were very connected. Rushton Skakel's sister was married to Robert F. Kennedy, making the family part of the extended Kennedy circle.
Oh, okay.
And years before Martha's murder, the boy's mother, Ann Reynolds Skakel, died from brain cancer.
Oh.
Michael, the youngest brother, took her death very hard. By the time he was 13 years old, let me mute my computer. Okay. By the time he was 13 years old, he was drinking heavily and his grades were falling apart. He was acting out and his behavior just kept escalating.
No.
Which, I mean,
He was struggling really bad.
yeah, clearly there was no outlet for him whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
Well,
he,
13's a really tough
it
time,
is. It's already
especially to
hard to
lose your mom.
exist.
Jeez Louise.
3 years after Martha's murder in 1978, Michael was arrested for a DUI in New York. And rather than letting him face jail time, his family used their money and influence to send them to a private rehabilitation boarding school in rural Maine called the Élan School.
Mm.
Now, Élan is a French word. It means energy or enthusiasm.
That's a school I'd want to go to.
Yay, especially if I was on drugs.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I would want.
Yeah.
And honestly, like if you looked at the school's brochure,
What?
if you looked at the school's brochure, it looked like it was just the perfect place.
Brochure.
Brochure.
I know, but it sounded like
Brochure?
you said brochure.
Brochure.
If you look at a scar's brochure, it's Skaggles.
It was very convincing. It had like that minimalist 70s design. There was like a tree logo in between Élan and school and all of that stuff.
It reminds me of that documentary about that school upstate New York where they would send like Paris Hilton.
Oh,
is
yeah.
About like this brochure was wonderful and but
this
they
isn't the same one.
abused people.
Yeah.
No, it's a different one, but it sounds similar where it's like a
It's probably the exact same.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't think it's that school.
But it's a similar
I feel
situation.
like it's similar style.
Yeah, it's like a boarding school, but they abuse people.
But they're big kids.
Okay.
Okay. The pamphlet's promise or brochure sure promised to take troubled teenagers and transform them into responsible young adults.
Mm.
It was tucked away in the woods of Maine, so they marketed it like an elite boarding school of sorts.
Classic.
They talked about nature, horseback riding, skiing, structure, and discipline.
Yep.
Overall, it sounded very peaceful. It was exclusive, and it just seemed like the perfect place to send your rich kids.
Yeah. But it's probably, my rehab said that they were going to take us all to Disneyland too. So,
oh, wow.
Let's be real.
The tuition was $44,000 a year. That's in the 70s.
Yeah.
Today, that's $200,000 a year.
That is so much money.
Yeah.
But the Skaggles, they have money.
Kennedy money. So families were paying $250,000 a year to send their kids to this school.
Oh my!
Most of them didn't even visit the school. They were just like, brochure looks nice. Goodbye. So.
Oh God.
Brochures clearly didn't mention what was happening behind the scenes. And yeah. So the Élan School opened in 1970 as a drug rehabilitation center.
Oh.
Yeah, we love that for people. It was created by child psychologist Gerald Davidson and a millionaire entrepreneur named Joe Ricci on 33 acres of former hunting land in the remote town of Poland. I feel like I read somewhere that it used to be like a racetrack or something like that as well. Okay. There was something else that goes on to it. I wrote this like 4 weeks ago, so maybe it says it in here.
Okay.
I don't know. We're going to see.
We're going to find out.
Anyway, in 1974, it evolved to an accredited private alternative school for troubled teenagers between the ages of 12 and 18. The idea was take the kids who were struggling with drugs, alcohol, behavior issues, whatever, and rehabilitate them using behavior modification techniques developed by Dr. Davidson, mixed with Joe Ricci's own philosophy. That philosophy was very intense. So the school believed that if you completely broke down a child, you could rebuild them into responsible, productive adults.
Oh God, why do I feel like
it's like a fucking horse? Like you can't, which you shouldn't do that to a horse even.
No,
or to anything.
But they do that to horses.
I know, which is terrible.
So sad. But to a fucking kid?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's just not how it's.
It's a recipe for disaster.
The methods included hard labor, public humiliation, sleep deprivation, constant confrontation, and an extreme level of discipline that was marketed as tough love. Joe Ricci didn't hide a lot of this either, like off the bat. He was in interviews, including one on 60 Minutes, where he openly defended the school's radical therapy programs. The footage showed teenagers screaming at each other in group sessions, performing degrading chores like scrubbing toilets with toothbrushes and participating in these therapeutic confrontations.
It sounds like that school
It
that I was
does.
just mentioning.
I'm wondering if it's like the same, but this is in Maine.
Yeah, similar concept.
Yeah, apparently that was all the rage. I
Yeah.
mean, this is also in the 70s, but it closed down in the 90s,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
the late 90s, I think,
Yeah.
or
That's
early 2000s,
really
which
crazy.
is also wild. Um, Ritchie insisted that these methods produced great results. And for more than 4 decades, everyone believed in him. There are also former students who still defend Élan today. Some said the experience was awful, but it saved their lives. They admitted spiraling before they had arrived, and they believed the school forced them onto a better path. And there's a group of alumni who genuinely credit Élan with turning their lives around. I feel like it probably could have helped,
Well,
some people.
I in rare cases, I'm sure that it did.
Yeah. But overall, I feel like it's much more detrimental than it is beneficial
Yeah. I mean,
because you would have to close yourself off to the abuse.
yeah. Well, I mean, you become your emotional
Like you're a
being
robot
is
at that point.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try connecting with people after that.
You can't.
You can't.
No, unless you'd went to that school
Right.
and could trauma bond.
Yeah.
So the school was built around a system of self-policing, which also is a recipe for disaster.
Yes.
There were teachers and like administrators there,
Mm-hmm.
but instead of them who would decide who broke the rules,
It was the like the
this
veterans.
this yeah,
Mm.
exactly. The students were encouraged and sometimes pressured to report each other. And the more loyal you appear to the program, the more authority you are given. So the kids who had once been punished could eventually become the ones enforcing the rules on newer students and be the punisher.
Oh man.
So it created this environment.
It's because
Say a drink.
so the ego,
Yeah,
the resentment.
all of it.
Oh man.
There was a lot that goes into this. I lost my place, but I'm gonna find it.
You gonna find it.
It's,
The fact that the older kids punish the younger is just
yeah, because if you had to point out problems, or
mm-hmm.
else you're gonna be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Because if no one's fixing something, then what
Yeah.
is there to fix?
Right.
Type of thing.
I wonder what, and I'm sure you're gonna tell us, but like what the punishments were.
We'll get into that.
I'm very curious.
Probably on like page 15.
Okay.
We are now on 6.
Oh.
We're gonna find it. I was just there. So there was no trust. Friendships became dangerous. Everyone was trying to avoid becoming the next target while still trying to climb the ladder
Mm-hmm.
and like hold more power than somebody else. And so it was less of a school. It seemed like a social experiment at that point.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So the students were expected to control, punish, and police one another, all while the adults just watched, but also
Sickos.
encouraged it.
Who applies for that job?
I don't know.
Do you know what I
They
mean?
must have paid really well.
They must have.
They had to have. Because if you're rolling in $250,000,
Yeah.
then
Well, you can't have a big turnaround because something's gonna get out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about the teachers and things like
that's
that.
true. You got to lock it down.
You gotta, yeah.
I wonder what they did to them.
I don't know.
There has to be
They
something.
had to have signed some sort of NDA.
Something.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to get into Joe Ricci, who this was his idea ultimately.
Okay.
So where are we?
And he's one of the founders.
Yes, he
Okay.
was the founder.
He was the founder. Got it.
He pulled in Dr. whatever his name is to have credibility. And he was also like a child psychologist. So he needed that in order to vet this.
Right.
So Joe was born into a very broken home in Port Chester, New York. His parents weren't really in the picture. He ended up being raised by his grandparents. And right from the start, he learned how to weaponize his natural charisma. And the neighbors and the teachers, to them, he seemed like very friendly, engaging, charming, all of the stuff. Very sociopathic in my mind.
Manipulation was his way of life.
He's got it.
Yep.
He was Next line. He was deeply manipulative.
Yeah. It
Did
just
you read
worked for
this?
him.
Yeah, it did. I mean, if it works for you, then why would you not?
Yeah.
It
And
doesn't make
then
sense.
it's going to roll into the
Yeah,
disaster that I'm sure
that is,
it becomes.
yes.
Yeah.
You've gotten a taste of
There's
it.
no happy ending here.
No, very rarely is there. He was also very greedy and just opportunistic.
Mm-hmm.
There were plenty of red flags during his childhood. He wasn't just getting into like the normal kid stuff, he was caught stealing a lot. He had classic sociopathic traits of like taking pleasure in shooting and killing local animals. Triangle.
Triangle.
Triangle. And when he was only 12 years old, things got weirder. He started sleeping with his middle school science teacher, which, I mean,
He was 12?
he was 12. So I guess that's more of like molestation, I feel like, or, stuff like
Yeah.
that. But also, it's just like I feel like that really fractured his psychological development, but also it taught him that sex, power, and manipulation were all like intertwined.
Right.
In 1961, when Joe was still a teenager, he got into a massive, brutal car wreck. His injuries were extremely severe, and while he was recovering in the hospitals, doctors did what they do and they said, "Hey, you want some opiates?"
Ah.
And there you go.
Yeah.
And that's when his addiction started.
Mm.
And that changed the entire trajectory of his life. Not that it was going on a good one,
Yeah.
but I think
But
that
it
it
just
fueled it faster.
yeah. That's what drugs will do for
Yeah.
you.
So he had that opiate dependency, and it didn't take long for that to spiral out of control and then become a heroin addict.
Mm.
And by the time he hit his early 20s, Joe's entire existence was dedicated to his addiction.
Damn.
He had zero moral compass,
Same.
money, sex, control, survival. Those were the tools that he would use to get what he wanted.
Mm.
He would rob mail trucks. He would rob whatever, like just to be able to get his next fix.
Okay.
In 1967, about 6 years after his car wreck, Joe was completely desperate. Heroin addiction is expensive.
Yeah.
It's very pricey.
Very.
And his habit was basically eating him alive. And to get quick cash, like I mentioned, he went out and robbed a U.S. mail truck. Robbing federal property is
A
not good.
federal crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got busted immediately.
Oh no.
And he was looking at a lot of prison time.
Okay.
But this is where his manipulation and like charisma comes into play. He was very charming and persuasive that he talked his way out of prison and into a drug rehab,
Oh wow.
which is great. Which
Yes.
committing a
that.
federal offense. Yeah, love
Yes.
that for him. That's a great time to utilize that.
If he were to get sober and
Right.
better.
But no.
Okay.
I mean, he got sober. Well, here we go. Just wait.
Have skills.
Anyway, so Joe was sitting in the rehab. He was getting clean. He wasn't really thinking about changing his life for the better in any sort of way. He was just kind of looking around the facility and having this epiphany. He looked at the staff, the desperate families,
Oh,
the money flowing
gosh.
in, and he realized that addiction treatment was a gold mine.
Mm.
And who wouldn't think that? Like,
I mean,
I
it
think
is.
that.
It
And I'm
is a
just
gold
like,
mine.
that would be great.
Yeah.
Like,
It is a gold mine. I mean, well,
people
but
pay out the ass for that.
it gets scary though, right?
yeah.
Because
There's a lot of things.
Florida has like the worst like fraud scammer type
Yeah.
rehab.
Oh. Well, we're in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're not.
No.
They wouldn't notice us.
No. Are we going to start a treatment center?
Do you want to start a scam?
Like a private treatment center where we don't accept insurance? For rich people?
Absolutely.
Do you guys know the Skaggles?
We know.
We know the Skaggles.
So 2 years after getting out of treatment in 1969, he decided to cash in. So he started his own rehab facility called Survival Inc. Love that.
I love the ink.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Survival Incorporated. It makes me think of Monsters Inc.
That's what I was
Yeah.
just thinking, obviously. Yeah.
What did she say? What was that? Roz.
Yes.
What did
And she would
Always
talk
watching.
like this.
He targeted families who were desperate to save their kids, and it works.
Mhm.
You know, families want to do that.
They're so desperate.
They are, and it's so sad to exploit that.
Yeah.
But Survival Inc. became this massive cash cow. Joe made a small fortune almost instantly, like off the bat.
Right.
And this taste of success unlocked this lifelong obsession of this relentless pursuit of wealth and just unchecked power.
So sometimes people who come from nothing, they stay humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they do
It did
come
not.
into money.
Yeah.
And then most of the time, if you are born into money,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean anything.
So it's
So it's
nothing
just
to chase.
something,
It's just there.
it's just there.
Yeah. And then you have the sociopathic type.
Right. Who starts with nothing, gets it
Gets it
a
fast,
bunch. Yeah.
very quickly.
In a manipulative way. And he's just like,
And
I
I
want
need more of
more.
that.
Yeah.
So now that he had all this cash from his rehab business, he decided to expand. Oh, this is, yeah, where it comes in. So he packed up, he set his sights in Maine, where he bought Scarborough Downs, which was a well known horse racing track.
Okay.
And if people thought he was tough to deal with before, owning a racing track turned him into like a total tyrant. He
Mm.
ruled Scarborough Downs with what his employees said, an iron fist. They described him as physically, emotionally, and psychologically abusive. He would scream at staff, humiliate them, sexually harass women who worked for him. But because everyone was terrified of him, no one dared to challenge him.
Oh
I
boy.
said him a lot.
Him.
Him's is bad.
Yeah. Him.
Around the same time in late 1960s, early 70s, rumors started swirling around that Joe had these big old mafia ties. And I mean, he was an Italian American. His name's Joe fucking Ricci.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He sounds like a mob.
He does.
Mob guy.
He does. I would use that to my advantage if I was, a piece
Oh,
of
I
shit.
would too.
So
You better watch out.
yeah,
You're gonna
I'm
get
fucking
whacked.
hashtag
Yeah. Hashtag whack.
right. um,
Do you know the Skaggles?
It's the name of this episode.
Yeah. Oh, the Skaggles for sure.
Um, so they naturally connected him. It got so much attention that the FBI actually stepped in and publicly suggested that Joe was tied to the crime family, like the mob or the
Oh,
mafia or
wow.
whatever.
Yeah.
Which was dominating the New England area at the time. It was the Patricia or something like that mafia family. It was running rampant, I guess, in the New England area.
Okay.
Anyway, Joe, being the arrogant guy he was, he didn't back down. He turned around and sued the federal government for defamation.
Oh, man.
And he won.
Holy shit.
He won a $15 million settlement.
Oh,
I don't know what that
my
is in now times money,
God.
but that is a lot of money. If 44,000 was 200,000 today,
Yeah, imagine.
15 million
It
is
must
probably all the money in the world.
Yeah, everything.
It's every trillions of
Elon.
billions.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Even though, so the FBI couldn't legally prove the mafia connection in court, which is why he got that settlement.
Mm-hmm.
And so this pattern started emerging with Joe.
It would be $35 million.
Would it?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know?
Because you said that 40,000 was 200,000?
Yeah.
So
How
yeah.
many times does 40 go into 200?
Well, 4
So it would
point
be
something. So it'd be like 36.
So times 4.
36 and a half. Around.
That doesn't make sense.
Why?
Because
You double
44,
it.
let's say it's 50,000.
Okay.
50,000 4 times is the 200.
Yeah.
So if we make the 15,
so you did it four
four
times.
times is 60 million.
Okay, so it's like 66
I feel like that
million
makes sense.
I
don't know what kind of
way
math you were
off.
making. I don't know
was
if that's right.
in my head.
I mean,
I was thinking.
I don't know if that's right even.
I could just
You're
look
just
it
like, I
up.
was way off. And I'm just like, I don't know. What is 1970 15 million in today's dollars? Are we both way off?
We're both so off.
Wait, let me guess.
Okay.
Off in which direction? Don't tell me. Okay. It is 1.2 billion.
Oh, no, you're
Oh.
way off. It's 125.5 million.
Oh, okay. So we weren't too many off.
Mm-mm.
We were just A lot.
I mean, I was
We
like
are
36. It's 36
I said
million.
60.
Fucking idiot. We're
Well, we
medium
don't know
dumb.
what it is.
Yeah.
We don't know the conversion rate.
So it's $129 million.
So he won that from the federal government because he just sued
Jesus.
for defamation.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I wish they would
I
defamate
wish
me.
they would defamate
They can
me.
defamate me up and
Damn
down.
it. Yeah. You tell people whatever you want about me. I'm going to be rich.
um, so
But they'll probably give me like 15 million and I'll be like, no,
I need 100.
no, this is 2026.
Joe.
Yeah. Do you know Joe Ricci? He's in the mob. You know the Skaggles? Damn it.
But so the whole reason why, besides him beating everybody, um, besides him being like a piece of shit to his employees,
Yeah.
also anytime someone crossed him or disagreed with him or got in the way, they would turn up dead.
Okay, I was just going to say he killed him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is another reason why they connected him to the mob. Anyway, so in 1970, Joe's path crossed with Dr. Gerald Davidson.
Mm.
Davidson specialized in really aggressive, intense behavior modification programs meant
Besties.
for juvenile offenders and kids who were abusing drugs or committing crimes.
Match made in heaven.
They were just
BFFL.
besties. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he had so many dollars now. So, Dr. Davidson, he thought that he was doing some cutting edge therapy, but Joe Ricci looked at his methods and he didn't see it as a way to help kids. He just saw this way to satisfy he has his obsession of, making money, but also wielding like absolute power over helpless people.
Yeah.
And that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
This was the perfect opportunity for
Goals.
that. Goals.
Those are his goals.
Later, yours was journalism, which you achieved today.
I achieved it today. And his is ultimate power and greed.
Yeah, which he achieved in 1970. Later that year, the two of them officially opened the doors to the Élan School in the middle of the woods in Maine. Mm-hmm. And they marketed it to wealthy, desperate parents who, remember, this was... You remember right now.
You took the re out of it and you went, remember? Member on our Patreon.
So the 70s comes after the 60s. And
Yes.
the 60s were that hippie time where everyone was like, we're going to smoke weed.
Flower
and
power.
blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everyone's kids are on fucking drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's parents are freaking out.
Yeah.
And so
They were
all
troubled.
the rich people were like, they're troubled. They need to go to the school.
Yeah.
And he knew that he could charge as much money as he wanted because they were going to do it.
Yeah.
And it took off it just took off. So within the first year, the enrollment started at 4 students and it went to over 100.
Oh, wow.
Within the first year.
Wow.
That is a lot of dollars in that year.
I'm not even going to guess what
I'm
that
not
is.
even going to. No, that's so many.
It's so many
so
dollars.
big.
Yeah. Many monies.
Yep. So by the time the 70s rolled out, the juvenile justice system had from all the states. Mm-hmm. They had this relationship now with the Élan School because it's like a legal pipeline of sorts.
Okay.
So any kids that got busted doing something bad, judges would routinely look at them and say, you can either go to juvie or you can go to this school.
Élan School.
Yeah. And oftentimes they would choose school because now they had a contract with the government. It
sounds scarier than...
School doesn't sound scary.
I'm saying jail sounds scarier than school.
Absolutely.
So they chose the school.
Yeah. It's like getting the choice to go to jail or rehab. Yeah. Back in my days. Yeah. Those are just choose rehab. Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Yeah. So kids obviously picked the schools. So, but for the kids whose parents decided they were just too much to deal with, the nightmare started way before they even saw the state of Maine. So how it went about was if the parents, you could be in California, okay? And the parents will call up and be like, my kid is doing things. And they'd be like, all right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. Your kid's sleeping in their bed, their house. It's supposed to be safe. Suddenly, dead of night, 2, 3 a.m., your bedroom door flies open. these massive, aggressive strangers from this teen escort company.
Yep.
You know, they're busting out, they ambush you. And before you can process what's happening, they are tackling you, subduing you. They sometimes throw handcuffs on you or pull a dark hood over your head. And they would drag out these kids from their houses into an unmarked, windowless van.
Mm-hmm.
And the escorts were under strict orders to maintain silence
Holy
the
shit.
entire time. If the kids asked anything,
You can't answer.
nothing.
So when I was in
Nothing.
high school,
Yeah.
there were a couple people, they were sent to a wilderness program
Adrian did that.
and
Same thing.
they come get you in the middle of the night. They do the whole deal.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Same thing happened with him. It's wild.
So they're
So-
like silent in the car on the whole ride.
You're thinking you're gonna get trafficked.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
You don't know what's
or
happening.
or because you know you're a rich kid, so they're
Mhm.
like, oh, they're gonna take me for the word. What is that? The word
Extortion?
they take and they ask for a
A hostage
you
situation?
take a kid, but you want money from their family.
Oh, it's called
A ransom.
thank
Ransom.
you.
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
That was hard.
My brain.
It was because all those numbers we were working with later.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in all this terror, total panic, and then they make it all the way to Poland. They drive.
Oh.
They drive the
Wow.
entire time
Holy shit.
to Poland, Maine.
They must stop for snacks.
Oh, they have to. Or
PK.
maybe they, I mean, it takes a few days.
Yeah.
Takes
So
a
they
few
have to
days to get
feed
there.
them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Ugh.
So, they go into this remote area. It's buried deep into the woods, and they're just welcome to the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
You
man.
know? Here we go. When the van fully stopped, doors opened, there's like hope for these kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I wonder if it's nice on the outside.
I'm going to tell you.
Oh.
So, the campus didn't look like the school that was advertised
The
at all.
brochure, yeah.
It was dilapidated.
I love that word.
Dilapidated.
Dilapidated.
It sounds like it should be. It's like scalloped,
Yep.
you know?
Not a fan. It's like sea creature marshmallows.
I was thinking like scalloped potatoes.
Oh, I was thinking about scallops.
Oh, okay. We went totally different directions.
The fish mellows. They're like, wrap them in bacon. They're delicious. I'm like, that.
If you
just
have to
eat
wrap
bacon.
it in bacon,
Just eat bacon. What?
It's
do you
not
mean?
delicious.
No.
There's a bunch of rundown old hunting lodges surrounded by like trailers. And the surviving kids have talked about the exact moment of stepping out of the van, looking around at this compound in the freezing Maine woods and realizing their lives are about to just become hell.
Not surviving. You said surviving.
I did say that.
Oh, God.
I was
Surviving
what do you mean?
classmates.
Yeah.
Okay.
The staff didn't waste any time to break their spirits. The second a new kid walked through the door, they were hit with like this reality check. Forget about running away. They were like, throw that idea out the window.
Good luck.
The campus
Yeah.
sat on 33 acres of thick forest.
Thick.
And the school made sure the kids knew that the forest was constantly patrolled by these massive, intimidating guards that they've already seen before. They were like human hunting dogs of sorts.
That would
And
be
they
a
were
cool
trained
job.
to track people through the woods.
I'd be like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it'd be
you're
like
not
the most
getting me."
dangerous game type
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah. Like
They
the
would,
hunting party.
yeah,
That movie.
I watched that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, they would track them, tackle them, drag them right back to the school. So the school's philosophy was about total confinement. During a famous interview back in 74, Joe Ricci himself sat there and laid it out perfectly for the cameras, bragging about how inescapable the place was. He literally said, quote, "One of the first things you learn is that you're not going to get out of here. If you run away, we will go and get you." End quote. So from day one, from the first moment, you belong to Élan school. No one's coming to save you. So they did this thing of systematic dehumanization. So the stripping away of the student's identity started immediately. They were forced to strip and shower in front of staff. Their personal belongings were confiscated. They were issued nondescript uniform clothing designed to erase any sort of semblance of individuality or self-expression.
That's so awful. And these
Next,
parents have no idea.
none. None at all. They're just like, it's expensive, goodbye. Or the
Mm.
courts are just like, oh, this is a thing.
Yeah.
And there's a doctor there.
Right.
So goodbye. Next came the psychological sorting. So new students were branded as non strengths. Within Elan's caste system of sorts, non strengths held no power. They were subjected to a hyper restrictive set of rules designed entirely to make them fail. A non strength could face severe punishment for the most basic human behaviors. I'm going to list out some of these rules:
Okay.
talking too quietly, talking too loudly, talking without authorization, talking to a non strength while being a non strength, talking too much, not talking enough. Um, Sex, so talking, which is talking to or looking at someone of the opposite gender,
Mm.
avoiding looking at someone of the opposite gender, being attracted to someone, looking outside, looking at the floor, having negative body language, reacting to insults, slouching, yawning, reading, writing, drawing,
What can you do?
not falling asleep fast enough, sleeping too long, laughing at a joke made by someone of a higher rank, doing bad in academics, being tired, sleeping without permission, eating after mealtimes, not eating, going outside without permission, rolling your eyes, attempting to run away, swearing without permission, smiling without permission, not smiling enough, making any sort of physical contact, wearing clothes with an image, having bad thoughts, or showing or voicing any dissent. Those are just some of the rules.
Jesus.
Those were 36 of the rules.
I don't, I couldn't follow those.
Well, there's no one can.
Yeah.
There's you
It's a recipe for failure.
you can't smile, and but if you don't smile enough, it doesn't make sense.
I would just be
They're
like,
com-
but then we couldn't laugh.
No.
Yeah.
That's problematic.
Yeah.
Um so the second you got processed into Elan, the staff went to work. Oh, I already said that. Oh god.
That's fine. So the rules.
Those were the rules. So no power, no rights, no voice. You're at the bottom of the food chain. Um
How do you level up?
I need to figure out where I am. Hold on. Okay. So, because these rules were completely contradictory,
Yes.
which is obvious,
Yes.
um, the whole environment became like this pressure cooker of sorts. Like it was gonna get to the point where it's just gonna fucking pop off.
Right.
And the staff didn't have to do any of the policing themselves because they successfully weaponized the entire student body against each other. The kids who had been there longer knew how the system worked, and they knew the only way to keep the target off their backs was to enforce the rules on the new kids. It created this toxic, like a dog eat dog world type of situation between them. And everyone's just waiting for someone to mess up.
Yeah.
So, to completely lock this into place, the student used a psychological tactic straight out of like some sort of like spy movie of sorts. So, they would
Okay.
assign a new non strength a big brother
Okay.
who was an older, higher ranking student, and he was introduced as like a mentor or
Okay.
like a guide. And so, if you're like this scared student or kid that got kidnapped
Yeah.
and brought there, stripped,
I love how
all
you're
of this
saying
stuff.
if,
Yeah.
which I'm sure they all are.
I'm just saying, put yourself here.
Yeah. I'd be so scared.
I mean, it's so scared. And then suddenly this older kid comes up and acts nice, and they're, labeled as your mentor, your
You think
guide.
they're a safe
You
person.
think that they're safe.
Mm,
But it's
it's
that's
not.
not. It's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lie. So the big brother was nothing more than a spy for administration.
Okay.
Their actual job was to monitor your every move, make sure you weren't asking too many questions, and make sure you weren't planning an escape.
Okay.
Even sometimes, this is sick. The big brothers would play this like game where they would intentionally like trick the kids saying this place sucks, we should run away, plan this escape, and then they fucking rat them out.
Oh,
That's some fuck
God.
shit.
Well, I understand probably why they would rat the lower, because it took attention away from them.
It did, and they also got a reward and a promotion in the ranks.
Okay.
So, no trust there. Core survival mechanism was better you than me.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's a typical day. Start at 8 a.m. Kids woke up, bathed, dressed. They cleaned their rooms for an intense inspection.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the day wasn't spent learning, it was spent doing exhausting odd jobs or like forced labor around the campus. Meal times were also a psychological weapon. They only lasted between 5 and 8 minutes,
Oh God.
sometimes cut down to 1 to 4 minutes. The students would literally shovel food into their mouths as fast as they could, praying no one would get in trouble, because if someone did, there could be a general meeting that was called.
Mm.
And I'm going to get to that a little bit later. When they finally got to the school time, which was from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., after being awake, doing work all day, not having enough food, um, they now had to go to school. And this school was basically, they would copy text out of a textbook for
Just that
hours.
was it.
That was all they did.
Wow.
So it was, and they would grade themselves at the end.
What if you missed a word or a line?
I don't know. So they were forcing these exhausted teens to do this like mind numbing work for hours, sleep deprivation, everything that I just said, so that the school could break them and ultimately retrain them.
Okay.
So at night, they slept in military style group barracks under the watchful eye of these guards called the night owls, who stood in the rooms and hallways to make sure no one broke the rules overnight. And
Uh-huh.
then during the day, there are these things called expediters. And there are higher ranking students stationed in every single room and hallway, carrying clipboards and notebooks to write down every guilt,
Mm.
which was Élan's word for breaking a rule.
Got it.
And if an expediter didn't write down enough infractions by the end of the day, they were the ones who got severely punished.
Ooh.
So you're just like, everyone's just fucked.
Yes.
Like, and
There's
I
no
can't,
winner.
like, this is giving me anxiety
Yeah.
to even
Same.
think about this.
Same.
Um, so
I do not like it.
so they would have to like consistently accuse and attack their peers to protect themselves. And if you got hit with a guilt, you're punished with an LE, which is a learning experience. We
Oh,
love
I love
that. We love
that.
to learn.
I'm gonna teach you another way.
And this could range from brutal grunt work like scrubbing toilets or whatever, or being locked up in a straitjacket. They also they also had the corner, which was a fancy name for solitary confinement. Some kids were thrown in there for days, weeks, or months at a time.
Mm.
That's the mind?
Yes. Talk
The
about psychological torture.
fucking, that's nuts.
Yeah.
I'm alone at
I mean,
home
that's like
most of the
corporal
day.
punishment.
That absolutely is.
Unreal.
So, okay.
I was in a
I'm like,
straitjacket
nah.
once.
I feel like I probably was. I don't know.
I was when I
Okay.
was like 4 or 5.
Oh, that's a very young age.
I might have been younger. Um, I fell and I needed stitches on my chin,
Oh,
and
were you?
they couldn't do it, and so they put me in a straitjacket so they could.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, this is nuts.
I was just killing people, stabbing my dolls.
So I'll go back to the general meetings that I mentioned. So if a kid needed to be punished, and the staff would call this general meeting, and every student in the school had to run to the main hall. They would lay down a broomstick on the floor in front of the kid who was being punished. So there's a broomstick in front of you.
Yep.
You're alone. All the other kids.
Oh wow.
Then all the other kids were expected to run up to the broomstick. Okay, which is all terrifying in and of itself.
Yeah,
You're seeing
people
all
running at
at
me.
you.
Yeah.
And you can't go anywhere.
Right.
Um, and they would scream the most horrific, vile things you could think of, like at this kid.
Oh my
So
god.
they would tell them they were a loser. Their parents wish they were never born. They were completely useless. You're already fucked because you haven't slept or eaten and shit. And if the screaming kids didn't show enough anger or enthusiasm, the staff would punish them.
Oh my god.
So the meeting became this like opportunity to prove your loyalty to the school by completely destroying another human being publicly. So, and if the administration felt like the general meeting wasn't enough punishment, they sent the student to the ring. The kid was forced to put on boxing gloves and fight their fellow students one after the other with no breaks. Endless, brutal beating, and it was labeled as therapy, which is fucking insane. And there was one instance where it was fatal.
They killed someone?
Someone died, yeah.
Oh
It was Phil
God.
Williams. He led a very tragic life. He was 9 years old. His brother beat him with a pipe, leaving at 9 years old. This is what happened. He wasn't nine when he got beaten to death. Um, at 9 years old, his father beat his mother with a pipe, leaving her in a vegetative state. Dad went to prison. Phil and sister bounced through the foster care system. Unsurprisingly, Phil developed a severe fits of rage from the trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And at 15, he was labeled a problem child and shipped to Élan school. And he didn't play along when he got there. He acted up, mouthed off, refused to cooperate. So on December 27th of 74, he was forced into the ring, and his injuries were so severe that he died. And to cover it up, the Élan administration lied to the family and claimed he died of a brain aneurysm, and no charges were ever filed to this
Oh
day.
my
Yeah,
God.
it's fucking nuts. So,
I mean, obviously they eventually found out.
don't no charges.
Well, no
Just
charges, but
oh, that's not how he died.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is only our secret, Aaron. Only we know.
Now you guys know.
um, $4 more.
We're putting this clip on the Patreon.
Just this one. So this horror show went on for a very long time without anyone reporting it because the kids were entirely cut off from the outside world.
Okay.
So a lot of them were sent by their own families, and at the school, they were explicitly told your parents don't even want you, you know?
Oh.
So that in and of itself is enough for you not even want to communicate. But if a kid managed to move up in the rankings and earn the privilege to communicate with home, they couldn't just it would start with being able to like write a letter. You'd have to
Mm-hmm.
start write the letter. You'd have
You'd have to write the letter, and you have to start out by writing
write
the
letter
letter.
with letters. But they couldn't write whatever they wanted. They were forced to send these like scripted apology letters saying that how they deserved to be there, how the school was teaching them to be better people,
Yep.
blah blah blah.
Yep.
And then eventually they could get a phone call, which was also heavily monitored, and you couldn't complain or beg without facing immediate brutal punishment. And if they had the inkling that you might start to, end call, like it's done.
Oh wow.
The call got cut off. So, few kids managed to escape. In 1979, a 16-year-old boy ran 15 miles through the woods and
Oh
found refuge at an apartment complex.
wow.
A police officer found him, and legally the cop was supposed to send him back to the Elan school. But when the officer looked at all of his bruises and saw just how scared he was, he couldn't do it. So he took him to a truck stop so he could hitchhike home.
It's a
Um,
weird thing for a cop to do.
it was a weird thing, but he legally would have to take him back to the school, and he didn't
Oh,
want that to
he didn't want.
happen.
Okay.
No. So there was another kid who finally got to call home, and while he was talking to his mom, she noticed his voice sounded robotic, like you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
And her mother instinct, I guess, kicked in, and she knew something was wrong. So she convinced her husband to drive up for a surprise visit.
Yeah.
And when she got there, or when they got there, they were shocked at the state of the place.
Oh wow.
They went in, demanded to see their son. Son was brought in, and he didn't say a word because he didn't want to get the shit kicked out of him, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And so he acted just as robotic as he was on the phone.
No, that would be a time to be like, Mom, get me out of here.
I know, but you're
This is
just
a
so
horrible
scared.
place. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're instilled. It's
You're
instilled
still
in you.
like, this is what we do,
Yeah.
or else
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Riddled by fear.
So after they said their goodbyes, the boy went back to do his chores, and his heart sank, and he realized that his chance for freedom was gone.
Oh.
But out of nowhere, the administrators pulled him out of his room, threw him in the back of his parents' car, and
Holy shit.
he got out. So right after the meeting, the mom basically told the staff, I don't know what the fuck's happening here. I put this in quotes. This might be a direct quote. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck is happening here. But give me my son right now or I'm calling the police. I'm pretty sure it is a direct
I
quote.
probably would say the same thing.
And just like that, he was out. So there were other students who attempted to run away and stuff that were not so lucky. So a real turning point for the school came in 1973, where a 17-year-old student named Dawn Marie Brinbaum who managed to run away and made it all the way to Pennsylvania from
Whoa.
Maine. I
Wow.
don't know how that's
That's a long
geographically
run.
located. Okay,
It's
yeah.
far. That's really far away.
But on March 21st, she hitchhiked. She hitched a ride with a truck driver named James Robert Cruz. Tragically, Cruz turned out to be a serial killer. He raped and strangled Dawn, leaving her body in a snowbank on the side of the highway. He was caught 5 months later after the FBI traced his truck routes and linked him to Dawn's murder along with 8 other victims.
And he'll be the next episode. I'm just kidding.
Next week
Yeah.
on When Dawn's is for $4. When...
Please.
Save us. When Dawn's escape and murder hit the press, that's when people started asking what the fuck's actually going on at the school.
Yeah.
Because if someone's hitchhiking from fucking there to there, gets serial killerized, what is
Dawn
going
has the
on?
worst luck of a
Absolutely.
person.
I know I'm laughing, but that fucking
That's
sucks.
crazy.
Yeah.
She escapes from this awful, horrible place.
Yeah. Made it all the way.
All the way to Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
And
She's probably cold.
meets a serial killer.
Out of all people.
Oh, man.
Like, what are the chances? I mean, in
what
the
are the
70s or
chances?
80s, pretty
a little
high.
higher than
Little bit
now.
higher. Yeah,
but
still.
we don't hitchhike.
No. Moral of the story.
No.
Of all stories.
And if you do hitchhike, make sure it's like a woman or something.
Even then.
With kids.
No, that's the thing. A lot of them were also, they usually will collect them for
oh, yeah, that's right.
their partners.
That's right. She
Anyway.
would have gotten got anyways.
Yeah. So either way. That's
Sorry, Dawn.
Yeah.
That's
that
really
fucking
sad.
sucks.
That's
but
really
it
sad.
was a good, at least
something good came of it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just so excited. I'm sorry. So people are like, what the fuck's going on at the school? If the tactics there are so effective at helping, why are people risking their lives to run away?
Right.
That it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So abuse allegations began piling up. In 1975, Illinois state official pulled 11 kids out of the school over abuse claims. In 79, a school district in Massachusetts banned sending kids there because of the horrifying stories of mistreatment. But investigators kept running into a brick wall because technically nothing at Élan school violated any laws.
Oh my God.
Because of that, no criminal charges could ever be filed. To make matters worse, whenever a kid tried to blow the whistle, the school usually discredit them, saying they're a troubled teen, liar, criminal, drug addict, whatever. Like, who's going to listen to them? After Dawn's murder, Joe Ricci went on this like massive PR tour to save his reputation. He convinced several newspapers to write glowing reviews about the school's success rates and featured positive statements from psychiatrists. It worked for a while, but in 1991, the past finally started to actually catch up to them because of this unrelated cold case. 1975, the murder of Martha Moxley.
Oh, yeah.
So we're back to the beginning.
Okay.
So the Moxley case had been untouched for 16 years until William Kennedy Smith, a member of the Kennedy family, was tried and acquitted in a completely separate rape case. A rumor started circulating that Smith had been at the Skakel house the night Martha Moxley was killed. Private investigators did a deep dive and realized that while the rumor about Smith wasn't true, the stories being told by Thomas and Michael kept changing. The media coverage exploded, pressure to solve the murder became intense, and finally, January 9th of 2000, Michael Skakel was arrested for Martha's murder. He was 15 at the time of the crime, but the judge decided to try him as an adult. So here's where the Élan school comes back. So the entire backbone of the prosecution's case came from the testimonies of Michael's former classmates at the Élan school. One former student testified that Michael used to brag to the other students that he assaulted and killed Martha, saying he'd get away with it because he was a Kennedy. As more students came out and came forward to testify, the public was bombarded with all of these sick details about the horrific conditions of the school. So the Moxley trial was so high profile that all this negative press became too much for Joe to handle, especially with this was the start of the internet times.
Oh,
so
yeah.
now shit's getting everywhere so much faster.
Yep.
So in a desperate attempt to protect his money, baby, Ricci tried to defend Michael, claiming he'd never confessed to the murder, but the voices of the survivors completely drowned him out.
Yeah.
So Michael Skakel's trial began on May 7th, 2002. His defense attorney used his time at the Élan school to try and get sympathy. Two former classmates testified about the daily abuse Michael suffered. One revealed that Michael had been thrown into the ring so the other students could beat a confession out of him. Another testified that Michael was forced to wear a sign around his neck that read, "Confront me about the murder of Martha Moxley," and was subjected to a massive general meeting where 100 students screamed at him about it. According to the students, he faced every single punishment the school had to offer. So on June 7th, 2002, Michael was found guilty and sentenced to 20 years to life.
Mm.
Joe never saw the end of the trial because 2 years earlier, in June 2000, he was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer and died at 54.
Son of a bitch.
I know. The Élan school was left to his second wife, Sharon Terry, and she tried to clean up the school's image by announcing she would stop using the ring.
Stop using the what?
The ring. Like, just, she would take that out of the school system.
Oh, okay.
Of where they would, like, box to the death, basically.
Yeah, just take that out.
But at that point, the damage was done. So in 2005, a forum was started on Reddit where the survivors began sharing all of their stories and exposing the school to, like, this huge audience, which is the world.
Yes.
At this point.
Yes.
And in 2007, the New York State Education Department, which also used to regularly send special needs students to the Élan school, conducted an investigation, pulled their funding, and stopped sending kids there.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It's about damn time.
It's 1970. We're in 2007.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking
That's
time.
so many years.
The Élan school finally closed its doors for good on April 1st, 2011. What if it was a big April Fool's? What if I was like, and I said all that to say this, April Fools,
it's still there.
We're going right now. And then guys just come in. It's July. In the end, 39 former Élan students tragically took their own lives. Despite decades of the horrifying psychological and physical abuse, there was including a mountain of sexual assault stories involving Joe Ricci's friends raping students. Not a single administrator or staff member ever faced legal repercussions.
That is insane.
Yeah. And I think, like, the most fucked up thing is that all this shit's still happening to this day. There's still shit like that.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
And because most of the juvenile facilities, as well as a lot of drug rehabilitation facilities, are not, they're relatively unregulated.
Yeah. Well, a lot of prisons are too.
Yeah.
Most of them are privately owned.
Right. And so it's just fucking sick.
Yeah.
Also, I got most of this information from this one girl, and I forgot her name. So if it sounds like her, it's because I changed her words a little bit. Because she had all of the info. I mean, there was also other stuff from other articles. It's all in the fucking, at the bottom, wherever that is. What is her name? Dang. Suzuki Nathi. She had, like, a blog about it. Like, she went all the way fucking in.
I want to talk to a survivor of the school.
I don't know. We could find the Reddit for him.
Yeah, I will. I'll look.
But
that would be cool.
Yeah. So I know this isn't exactly like a murder case.
No, but it's fascinating.
It's wild
that this existed, and the fact
for so fucking long.
Right.
And it literally started from him going to a rehab and being like, money.
So him being addicted to drugs got him to where
basically it's the hospital's fault.
So
it's Big Pharma.
Yeah.
Big Pharma did this.
Accident made him addicted, and now everyone's killing themselves.
And now we have to say the survivors.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to say that.
No.
We should say the students.
Yeah. And Skaggles.
Yeah. It's
just
that's fucking nuts.
Crazy.
It is nuts. And that show Wayward, I feel like it had a lot of things were in line.
It did.
And I thought it was kind of neat.
It was very similar. Yeah. Well, and there's that documentary about that school.
Yes.
In upstate New York. I can't remember the name of it.
I believe you. I remember hearing something. I was listening to another podcast and they mentioned Paris Hilton in her rehab.
Survivors of that go back to the school and it's all abandoned, and they find all these notebooks. Oh. And they, like, read them, and they talk about everything that happened there. Wow. It's really, really good. And I'll have to find the name of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting.
But there is that one on the Élan school, even though I basically just told you everything about it.
You
But
don't
there
even need to
is,
watch it.
but there's a documentary.
There
So
are
like,
also the interview
oh
of
yeah, that you
Joe
just found.
Ricci. I'll
Yeah,
put that
somewhere.
in the Patreon.
Oh yeah, there.
$4.
$4.
What a good episode.
Yeah. So
Really good.
that was pretty cool.
Thanks for bringing that up.
You're welcome. I was really excited about
No, it's
this.
a
I
good
love
one.
shit like
I
this
loved it.
because it's just like the psychological warfare that
Yes.
happens.
Yes. And to do
And
that to like the adolescent
who are
years.
so impressionable and
Yes.
so much easier to convince to
Right.
do things.
If you want to create a monster,
Start
that's
them
how
at
you
that
do
age.
it.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, they would do that like with Nazis,
Mm-hmm.
and shit like that. There's that whole like there was this experiment. I don't remember what it's called.
Like it's like a social one.
Yeah. There was one this teacher did with his students, and I don't know.
And people were not happy about it.
People were not, yeah, it was not
It was
good.
not a
But
good time.
it just showed how you could convince kids at that age to think that they're better than other people.
Oh, wow.
Um by including them in this like quote unquote secret type of society.
So
And
ego
it
building, entitlement.
yes, and then it eventually spread to other teachers as well, and
Mm,
they thought they wanted to join and do the things and stuff like that. Yeah, it
interesting.
was a whole
Sounds
thing.
culty.
It is culty, but
Yeah.
it's also Nazi, and it's
Yeah.
also,
And
just
Nazi bad.
not good.
Not
Not
bad.
good. We don't like
No,
that.
bad, bad,
No,
bad.
bad time. Yeah. Cool.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, stay safe out there.
Please do. Don't go to weird schools.
No.
And remember,
We didn't
oh,
do.
we don't do things that are
We did
bad.
not
We didn't do
do
this one.
this one
No.
or the others
Or
one.
straight jacket. Bye.